Mercedes Moné, or Moné, if you want to get nasty with it, is by all reports the highest paid woman wrestler in the world right now, more than anybody on WWE's roster. She is making that bank. Not only that, but she is the TBS champion and now the Stardom champion as well. Mercedes Moné holding all the gold, holding all the cards, and apparently she has the old Hulk Hogan clause in her contract as well, brother, as she admitted to TMZ Sports, who cornered her on the street and pressed her and held her down, that she has creative control over her character in AEW. Check out this clip.
I know that you are very creative. You have so many ideas. Do you feel like you're finally getting that creative control that you were looking for in the past, like now with AEW? Or
I feel like here at AEW, all of my dreams and opportunity is just endless. So, of course, being the TBS champion and this Sunday at Forbidden Door, I'm about to be two-time champion. I'm going to be the TBS champion and the New Japan Strong champion. So, yes, this little creativity that I have of taking all the belts and going global is beautiful.
Okay, but are you really? Do you have more creative control? I'm gonna do her job too.
I got this.
I mean, because
I got this. I think just every single week you gotta watch. Yes, I have creative control, but I work with Tony Khan very closely, so it's great. It's a great combo.
So I gotta just put it out there, and don't get mad at me, but I'm gonna put it out there.
Bye.
No. If you could have everything that you wanted, would you ever consider going back to WWE? I know that that's the past, but we just want to put it out there.
I have everything I want right now, so
I love that for you.
Happy.
I love
Bye,
that for you.
Yeah, but don't worry, because she works really, really closely with Tony Khan, which means that she would never take advantage of that stipulation. So why does she have it? This is notoriously one of the worst clauses in professional wrestling for anybody to have in their contract. You don't give wrestlers creative control, because inevitably it's going to lead to conflict, because there's going to come a day where wrestlers feel like they're being underutilized compared to what the promoters want to do with them. Mercedes Moné cannot spend her entire career as the main eventer on top of the card holding all the belts. At some point, she might need to be circulated down the roster a few pegs and be working not on the undercard, but she can work in grudge matches and she can help build up some of the next stars in wrestling. But she's just, winning all the belts and everything like that. And that's not to say that that's how it's always going to be for Mercedes, but it's not a good start. And what happens when Tony disagrees with her? What happens when Tony wants to take one of those belts off her and she's not feeling it? What happens when Tony wants her to do the jizzab to somebody and she's not feeling it, brother? It doesn't work for me, brother. It's just a bad look, Bret Hart had creative control in his thing, and that's what led to the whole Montreal screw job, because Vince still wanted to have it his way, and Bret Hart had it in his contract that he gets it his way. So what are we going to do? We're just going to tell him he's got it his way, and then we'll just fuck him anyway. It always leads to conflict. It's never a good situation to have your own creative control, because wrestlers are always going to want to put themselves over. Nobody's ever going to come out and say, yeah, well, let's devalue me a little bit. And has that been why Mercedes really hasn't been competing much? She spent her first, 2 months under AEW contract just coming out and doing promos. Maybe she was still recovering from her injury. Maybe she still wasn't 100% cleared. But it's not like we're seeing Mercedes going out there and working with these talents and really building up the young people. I don't know that Tony's really gotten his money out of Mercedes quite yet. Now, Mercedes, for my money, Mercedes is one of, if not the best female wrestlers on the planet. I put her up against almost anybody. I would say Charlotte Flair is probably a little bit better than her. I would say Rhea Ripley's probably a little bit better than her, maybe. But Mercedes is up there, man. Mercedes can hang and bang in the ring. She knows holds. She can work. She can sell. She looks like she's in a fight. She's competing. The struggle's there. She sells good. Promos need work. She hasn't shined so far in the promo aspect of things. One of the reasons for that could be that there's not the writer system that there is in WWE. Saraya, that's the one thing Saraya complained about when she first got there and kind of botched her in-ring promo. She's like, well, I'm not used to just talking all by myself. This should be an inherent trait that all wrestlers have, by the way. Like that should be part of graduating from wrestling training school, is the ability to cut a functional promo. You don't got to be great, but come out and get your point across. Mercedes can do that, but it's certainly her weak point compared to her in-ring ability. And to demand the amount of money that she's still demanding and not really making any kind of difference. I mean, she didn't pop the buy rates. She didn't pop the houses. She's not, it's just, She's not selling the merch. I don't know. But creative control is no good, and this is going to cause a problem. Mark my words, somewhere down the line in the future, we're going to hear stories about Tony and Mercedes butting heads over creative. It is going to happen. Also, because Tony Khan sucks at creative, and Mercedes is inevitably not going to be happy at some point there. She has all the reason in the world to be happy right now. Highest paid women's wrestler, got all the gold, just winning belts. Give me all the belts. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Love to know your thoughts, though. Let me know down in those comments below. Peace, love, and pizza. I am your boy, Seth Grimes, and I have creative control over this podcast. God damn it. Bro, thanks for checking out the video. You can find more great videos by hitting the subscribe button. And bro, while you're down there, hit that like button, leave a comment, and all of that other crap. Bro.